Okay, we are going to be using all of the materials on this shelf from simple to complex. We are going to be having transfer of a liquid from jug to cup, from jug to jug, that's big to big. We are going to be having transfer of grain with from bowl to bowl, bone of same color. Then we'll be having the one of different colors. Then we now have the one of from different sizes. That's getting complex because they'll be measuring from there. So then we are going to be having also having the transfer of liquid, this other one, this particular jug here, which is big to big as well, where they are going to be learning how to spill and this thing. Then another one, transfer with the foam, where you are going to suck up, you transfer to another bowl. So then before we move to the more complex, which is the dressing frames and all of that. Before we move. So these two, this particular one, I don't know. We have not used it at all this day. We used to use it before. So this one, I have to go and get the water ready. That one there. The water is not less. That one that is complete set. That complete set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So where you are going to be pouring inside all the containers together at the same time after each other, and everything must be on the same level. So let's start from transfer of liquid from jug to cup. So someone is going to be using this for us, while another person is going to be using this as well. So Mrs. $0, I'm expecting you to be on the other seat too, at least. Ashima. Okay. Mrs. AJ and Mrs. Agbola, you also should get ready. Then Mrs. Adebayo and Mrs. Osman. Mrs. Afolabi, you two should get ready before we, recycle everything like that. Me and Mama. Alright, you can start with the presentation.
Alright. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me say good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon.
Alright. This is a practical life materials, and we are going to be learning how to handle a jug, how to pour a liquid from a jug into a cup, and without splitting it on the tray, then teaching the children how to handle the jug properly. Okay. Let me see. They are going to be handling the handle. Then, because it's a bigger jug and we are dealing with little children, we support with our right hand at the front. Then we pour. We lift and we pour. We can go the other way.
Who noticed what she did there? From where to where?
To the right.
Do you remember how Mr. Valari mentioned to you? Thank you very much. So, Ms. Alade, thank you very much. Thank you. So, Mrs. Ms. Dudola, okay?
Good afternoon, everybody. Today, our practical life activity will be having what is called scooping. We are going to be scooping some grains into bowls of the same color. And this is what we're going to be using to scoop from one bowl to another. You can notice that the bowls are of the same size and they are of the same color. So we start by doing this. Continue to scoop.
Báwo lẹ ṣe transfer the remaining green? Ṣé ẹ sáré dọ́gbọ́n dẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀gbẹ́?
I didn't do that.
No, she didn't do that.
I know some students who do that.
Definitely. I wanted to ask
Some,
questions.
you see how some grades dey there?
So let's ask questions.
Okay.
It's good to ask questions. Let's ask. Because I wanted to
How
ask.
do you want to, how will you transfer the remaining grade? That's the best question.
I will do like this.
So change selected.
I'll take the bowl. There should be one or two grains left.
Then you must transfer the whole grade.
And I'll continue.
Because that's what we are really teaching them from. The major teaching is focus, then determination. They shouldn't give up.
Never.
Yes. So is impatient through learners that we want to carry the whole
Somebody will do this. Somebody will put the spoon like this and will start picking it inside.
inside the pool, exactly.
Somebody will carry like this and pour it
You see
inside.
some children.
But there's always a way around it now.
Mm.
2 grains. 2 grains again. But you just improvise, no matter how. I say I won't agree.
I would leave it like that.
Are we allowed to lift it like that?
You can. Why is that?
The only thing you can't
just
pour.
you can't don't pour.
Can't pour.
That's why I said, how did you? Because I know that you cannot just see this. I think it's not this flat edge spoon. But that's why they put this thick spoon that you should to carry to pick the grain. So thank you very much. It's one of the things that resilience, calmness, whether you like it or not. You're going to.
Your aura of balance.
From the beginning, as she was cooking, I saw that she wasn't holding any of the bowl at all.
No, she's not supposed to.
I'm not supposed
I just saw that at times she felt at times she held the side of the tray.
Normally, when you are presenting this material, you are going to be on the mat.
Yes.
You understand? So there's no need for you to support the
Tray.
tray from not moving to one direction or the other. But this place, you need to be very careful so that you don't. So another thing again is, look at this table here. There's what we call intentional. When you are doing these activities, there are some things that we always do intentionally. You are doing it, you are taking the kids of this material. Now, let's say I'm transferring like this. I'm transferring. Yeah? Now, do you notice what happened here?
Yeah, it's not
So, Now the sound makes you know, even though you are not looking at it, you
Yes.
hear the sound. That is one of the purpose of this tree. And again, it's for control of Herod. So when they see this, by the time they are done with this, they know there's another fire monkey that they need to take care of. Which is
So
this?
how do
They don't need
how
to
do we go
report
about
back to Constantine.
No.
After they have finished cooking.
You need, yes, that's very yes. Because normally when you spill or you are supposed to take care of whatever you have spilled, even though it's water, that's why anytime you want to do transfer of liquid, you always make sure there's this on the table, yes. So that when you spill, you dab the water up, you want the water away from it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's it.
Is
Eh?
it mopping immediately or after the process?
If it is water, you won't do it.
Yeah, after. Then how do we cover the hair of the one on the tree? How do we keep it back to the bone?
It's not compulsory like you can get it back to the It's what this thing tells you is to be conscious that something has spilled. You understand? What we mean by control of error is the next one you don't want to pour there again because you have already seen that someone has already poured there. So the next one now, you know that when I wanted to pour this first one, I looked like this. So that means I have to focus and I have to concentrate that when I'm taking the next one, my eyes, everything, and you see, everything is following together. I'm using my eyes to follow it like this as it's going inside. Until I will scoop the whole of the listing finish. I will make sure that no grain drops. Because I already made one mistake and I have noticed. So the reason for this is that you know that there is room for mistake. We are not expecting 100% perfection. So there is room for mistake. But this is for the correction of the mistake. That's what we have here. So that you won't split the whole of the mistake, the grain on the floor. So have I answered your question?
So what
Yes.
what you are saying is that it's not compulsory that the child picks up all the good
No.
one in the tree.
So after the presentation, and one thing again that we always mention that we always should always try and do that. Always clear up after the presentation. I didn't know the phone to tell you. I wanted to finish up before I
Did you
start.
start pictures?
Yeah, pictures.
Did you snap pictures?
Yes, I know. So we turned it back. So I wanted you to finish, go and relax first before I now finish it. So noted, okay?
Do we return it because
you can, yes. So the
others
next
are
one-
working with other materials?
So, Mrs. AJ, I remember I mentioned your name, and Mrs. Agbola. I think it was two of you. Okay. And grab your chair, you pick materials, you work it. You will do like this. Mrs. AJ, you will still come here. Okay. Mrs. Thompson asked me to greet everybody. I'm not talking to you. We handle materials the way we want the children to handle them. So it's called handle with care. So that's what you decide to choose, Abby. Mrs. Mrs. That's what you said to transfer. Okay.
Not so fast like that.
Okay. We are trying to do two games.
Well, I want to eat bread and stew.
So let me bring more of this.
But since we go to one. To give my children food.
Yeah, I spoke the rest already.
You guys carry this family. Who is talking to you? I'm not talking to you. I'll block your
So,
food.
Mrs. Adeba, you are going to be helping us to do dry corn. Dry corn when you want to present. So, Mrs. Eji, I'm expecting to see that. Okay.
So what did you say?
I said, when it's your turn, you're going to be doing dry pouring. Dry pouring. Okay, you can start.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Our task for today, our lesson for today is how to use, firstly, how to hold the chopstick, and we'll be using the chopstick to transfer the pom-pom from one bowl to the other bowl. So, firstly, we are going to start. We are going to, it's either you choose to transfer the pom-pom through by using different colors, just maybe use select colors, or you transfer them together. But here I'm going to do them according, I'm going to be transferring them according to their colors.
That was what we are driving. You are live on YouTube.
So this is the chopstick, and while transferring, we start the transfer from our left to the right. So I'm going to be using colors first. We have the pink color, the yellow color, blue, white, black, orange, purple, and some other colors. But I'll start with the yellow colors first. So firstly, you have to hold your chopstick like this. Put it in the bowl. As well, while selecting, we can also count so that we can get to know the number of yellow, the number of white, and other colors, and even getting the total number of the pom-pom from the bowl. So this is yellow 1, this is yellow 2, this is yellow 3, this is yellow 4, this is yellow 5, this is yellow 6, this is yellow 7, this is yellow 8. So here in this bowl we have 8 yellow pom-pom. Then we will go for other colors too. This is white. 1, white 2, white 3, white 4, white 5, and white 6. So after that, we're going to transfer the remaining pom-pom to the bowl. issue with it. The main aim of this tax, it helps in pizza grip because you have to use your hand to control the chopsticks while picking and also while dropping. It helps with the pizza grip and it helps in eye coordination and concentration.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Agboola. You should not increase your material, I just want to be pouring it inside this thing. And you will tell us what you are doing, the activities, the purpose of the activities and so on. You know that one.
Thank you. I want to, okay, for example, I want to share I have to give my this is me. Let me see.
I thought they told us not to clap for children in class. But the thing is, this is not children. These are adults. So we need to motivate ourselves. So, don't worry, we are doing well.
I want to.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
The question is the food supposed to be shared equally?
Equally. That's what I said from the beginning. I said equally.
Or that means we need to count how many spoons we put here. Because to the same spoon we put here.
Yes.
I also have a question.
Okay.
Why share this material resource?
Sharing is transfer. Everything is transfer of grain.
Same load, you can change it.
From
That
1
one,
to 2.
From 1 to 2. The other one was
1.
one now.
It's one of them.
No, she did one, I did two.
It's also known as cooking.
Spoon.
Is this spooning or
Spooning or scooping, either of the two, either way you call it. Because we are scooping out.
Okay, I also have a question.
Okay.
Can I transfer into the two bowls at a time? Put one here, put one there.
In order not to get yourself confused, you can do that. You understand? Because somebody might get confused. At the point, you might decide to say, let me put 5 here. And by the time you are putting 4 there, the remaining one might not be able to be enough to give 5. But by the time you reach 4, you will have noticed that, oh, I'm not sure this thing can reach one more. Let me just take half. You get it? So Mrs. Adebayo and Mrs. Afolabi, am I correct?
You said
Are you using the same thing?
yeah, my organs, all this thing.
You said you organs, we are.
Well, you've done practical life before now.
But I think I wasn't around.
You're not around, you did it.
Everybody's learning.
Is this one?
Mr. Adebayo.
You said the material.
Yes, you are going to be using dry pouring.
Dry.
Dry pouring. So you usually choose one of this. You are doing the same thing. One person is doing dry pouring, one person is doing liquid pouring. So this is liquid. Which is liquid. So this can be for the grain, while this is for the liquid. Is it transferring the dry? Or is it the dry?
Okay, you said I will.
It's joke. From big to big. This one is big, this one is dry.
Okay, you said I will use it.
Then the last one I'm going to get transfer it from there before we move to the rest. So this is Mr. Falabi. Tell us the name of the material, the purpose of the material as well. Now, please, I want to mention this for those that are online. Somebody is asking what is the aims of the spooning material. Now, one of the aim is for pencil grip. If you look at this very well, there's a way you hold. If you notice the way people hold pencil, some use that in holding spoon. You see some children, they will grab their spoon like this and they'll be scooping that way. I want to write, they might still be having that. You understand what I'm saying now? So it goes beyond just activities. And again, it teaches focus and concentration because it has to do with something with hand-eye coordination. You have to see. Your eyes is following as you are carrying to the next bowl. Yes, full concentration. Because once you look away, you notice that at the point when I decided to communicate with somebody while transferring this thing, the whole thing, the thing spill. Away. So that's what I'm trying to do. It teaches focus and concentration as well. So, and it teaches resilience because if you are not calm, there's no way you transfer with that thing will not drop. You have to be calm. Usually when you are transferring with spoon, liquid with spoon, transferring of liquid from bowl to bowl, you carry the liquid because the liquid is there's the high tendency that liquid is going to spill than that of grain. Grain you can at least still before you pack 10 times it will finish. But liquid you can go 20 times without if care is not taken. So that's it. So for those that are asked, for the person that asked the question, I think I've answered you. So you can continue. So
good afternoon, class. Today we are looking at another practical life material and its use. Here we have 2 jugs, each touching the beak. It is used for transferring water. It's for soaking up any spill that is in the tube. So right now, I'll be doing the transfer of the water from the left jug to the right jug, using the 2 beaks so that it does not spill. So I'm going to start right now. So the water is transferred.
is there any spill?
No. I was looking at it. Yes.
Yes, it's drop.
Yes.
From the body of
Okay.
from the top body of the jug. The drop. There's a drop. But you get this one to make us to it. Is it necessary that we scoop it up? Yes. Yes. This is good. And this is replaced.
So the material is called what, ma?
It's called a jug.
Transfer of liquid from big to big.
Transfer
to big.
of
Liquid
from
big to big
to big.
to big. Because there's no. If you look at it very well, we have a lot of material that have big to big. See this?
That's where I'm
That's
going,
how-
sir. I
that-
really want to know what that
Big. Yes, like big.
So we are supposed to punch it in it and make
Yes, you need to live very fast. That's why we didn't call it from job to job.
Exactly.
We can have a job that doesn't have big.
That's the difference.
So from big to big, You understand what I'm saying? So
Initially, I
that's
said it will be transferred from big to big. You can transfer it from the big to the big. Then I lifted to do like this. But eventually, and unfortunately, it still spilled.
so.
So, the essence of this is to, first of all, to teach how to lift carefully and be able to transfer water successfully without spilling. Secondly, it is for focus and concentration. Without being focused, the water will actually spill. Thank you.
Language building too.
Vocabulary.
Language building, language development, because you know they are learning new word.
Like
A lot
spill,
of them spill, big.
big, like pouring, like this thing that you use in cleaning as well too.
Soaking. Soaking the people.
Fine.
My daughter.
Yes, ma. Well done, ma.
Good morning. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, good morning. You don't be angry. Eh?
My name is Olatile Adebayo. I'm here to introduce another practical life material to you. And the material I'm about to use is known as dry pouring, which is I will start with pouring rice into a jar. From there, I will transfer from big to big, and this is the jar, the dry rice inside, and this here is known as the big. So it's going to be from big to big. My rice is in a jar. Now I want to transfer from the left to the right. I just transfer the rice from the left jug to the right jug. Thank you.
Nice.
Any observation?
Yeah,
She lifted the jar.
The aim of doing this is to teach children how they can actually provide dry grains from jug to jug using the big, using the two bigs.
So I want to ask a question.
So, yeah, ask her now.
Sorry, what about the left? If somebody is using left hand, how do you person will use it? Because she's saying that she was from left to
Now, I wanted to address that, but I just felt that everybody should have the knowledge of it. Now, when you are presenting material to children that is using right, you sit at the domiciliary hand of the child, which is the right hand. If you are presenting to a child using left, you sit at the left side of the child. But, however, every material should be transferred from left to right.
What
we
if
write
in
from
class
left to right?
the majority is left, there's all right, then maybe one or two they are left, and you want to present the material.
Those two. We have to
Teach separately.
Now, this is it. How do you present in the class? They are going to be sitting around you. You are going to be facing them. Now, I'm talking about when you want to have a one-on-one presentation with this individual. You understand what I'm saying? So when you are presenting to everybody, you can see them wherever they want. They are facing you. When you present in silence, you see whatever you've done, you call the next person to come and present. Now, when you observe that there's a problem with that particular individual, then you sit just the way you have to bring them close to you, and you sit at their domiciliary, and that means you are telling them this is how you should be doing it since you are a left-handed person. You understand what I'm saying now? So that's
So, sir, another question. The lifting of the jog, she raised the jog. Is that a property? Can we?
It's not when you now raise the job.
which of
When
it?
she
When
was
she's
pouring, she lifted this. She
The other-
lifted
the other
one,
jog,
to do
right?
this. I said, can we do it that same way?
No, you're supposed to. This is it.
Just lift and do it like this.
Normally, when you are transferring, and if I should do like this job might want to come forward. So I need to use my hand to support,
To hold it down.
hold it down while I'm doing this. Now, one of the things when you are doing this particular activity, you can see that she was very nervous
Yes, sir.
because if it is grain, once one drop, bam, the remaining one is going to be following it. But this one, it will get to the point that you have to be doing like this. That come down now. You know, you have to be forcing it to come up to so that. So it's somebody asked that what is the name of the material? I said we have wet pouring here, we have dry pouring. Now it's from transfer with big to big. We're using big to transfer. If it is from bowl to bowl, it's different. This one is from big to big. You understand? So wet transfer, dry transfer. That's the difference. For those that are asking online, someone said we call it beaker in the laboratory. I'm not a science student. I'm not a science student. I'm not a science student. So I see that's why I don't know. That's why I say I'm not a science
And this
student.
is not a beaker. It only looks like a beaker. It's bigger.
But the
I know
Beaker does not have a handle.
Beaker does not have a handle.
Beaker does not have a handle.
Okay.
Beaker is bigger than
Yes. Yes. I just remember now. A beaker is bigger than this. So this is not a beaker. Okay. It's not a beaker. Okay. No. Yes. So we are going to have this point. Who is going to be using this point for us?
Are we going around again?
Yes. Another thing again is here, because I want to let us use just one more thing here. It's next to this. Next to that one.
It's under that one.
It's the measurement.
Using funnel to transfer.
One is pizza, one is
One is pizza, one is
pizza.
Pika. That one is bigger.
That's a tongue.
This is tongue.
It's a tongue.
Then this one is pizza.
We use this one for chicken. Roasting, gravy. This one to look like this is for cakes.
Then we can now we can now move to one compulsion like this, there is no use. I know listen. Lady, I know your plan. I know your plan. Alright, please let's take it round again. Why I get the many materials. Okay. I think Mr. Valerie used the long. Was it Mr. Valerie? That's dustpan.
So this one is
Dustpan right there. This
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Level of okay.
You heard Mrs. Valerie when she said she did not allow cleaner in her nursery class. Why? Because as at that time, children are supposed to be independent enough to clear their tables, to take care of whatever they are used to eat, to sweep their environment, to clean the environment. So that's it. The unfortunate part is that after they are done that in school, their parents will not allow them to do it.
So keep doing it in the house.
So we can, yes, we can proceed.
Okay, good afternoon, class. All right, my name is Elizabeth Alalade, and this is Practical Life class. This class, we're going to be learning how to use the brush, and the broom, the long broom, and the packer, which is dustpan. Okay, a lot of people call it packer, but the proper name for it is dustpan. Okay, so so far the subject is practical life. So no matter age the child is, that child should be able to allow to do some things, especially around them. They have been seeing mommy doing it, the elder ones doing it, but the major thing is involving them. That is what Montessori encouraged, and that's why we have their proper age material that they can handle with their tiny hands. Okay, they use their predominant fingers to handle the broom and the dustpan with their left hands, and the broom in their right hands, and as they sweep into the dustpan, sweep into the dustpan, sweep into the dustpan from one level of the floor to another. As you do this, the children watch as you are doing it from one stage to another of the room. So after the whole thing, we discuss the rest. Thank you very much. Okay, I think I've said this earlier. The lesson learned from it is to coordinate their hands properly on how to handle their pencils, how to handle tools around the house, how to build up their noses, Then how to be conscious that they must stay in a neat and a clean environment.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Mama. We have another session of the practical life activities, and today I'll be working with
Where's all the phone?
pouring from jug into different bottles using the funnel. Pouring from jug into different bottles using a funnel. So I'll keep the funnel in focus. And lift the jug, pour into this.
You are not supposed to use funnel for the whole thing. I hope you.
For the whole thing.
For the open, she's not supposed to use funnel for the open. She's supposed to use for two. Pour the remaining two without funnel. Then the next one, that's how I use. I put two different funnel there.
The aim of this material is to teach concentration, coordination, and develop the fine motor skills of the child. Thank you.
So Mrs. AJ and
Where did we put this one?
Miss.
Where did we put this one? When she was on the level of
The last.
which level do you need to
The
go
bar,
to?
yes.
Is it to the green or to down?
Sorry, I have
There's
a
a
question.
there's a page here. See, should be this, or should we be to the last line at the mouth, at the neck of the bottom? Or we should fill it up?
Hello, Mr. Lai, I have a question.
Okay.
Like, no, I'm asking one
Oh,
already.
sorry, I don't know, sorry.
The level of the water, is it supposed to be here or towards the last mouth?
It is not, there's no any compulsory level. The thing is, make sure everything on that thing is at the same level. You understand? So make sure everything is there. If the water you have there is not enough to fill to the amount, so just know that you are putting at least half around. But if the water should be enough to serve everything, to make sure everything gets filled, you can do that as well.
So like, this is my question.
Okay.
So, Miss Edo, we are used to 200. Look at me. Can we?
Normally, you're not supposed to carry a jug with one hand. Don't forget, you model it the way you want children to carry it, to do it. You might have the muscle to carry, you can even carry one, but they might not have that strong muscle to do that. So that's why you model it the way you want them to do it. Yes, welcome.
But sir, in case it is something that is hot, like a kettle, that has hot water inside.
That means you are not supposed to use all in the class. Anything that you will do is dangerous. You are not supposed to use. No, you are not supposed to use. Even if you want to teach hot, there's a material to teach temperature. Thermodynamic also. She's not supposed to be hot, she should just be warm. One that when you put it in one sleep, 2 bonus. So, are we still together? So, Mrs. AJ, okay? I'm going to be giving you this complete set of dressing code.
Mr. Lighter, before we proceed, I want to clarify something.
Okay.
When presenting, are we supposed to be talking the process of the presentation? I believe we are supposed to just present.
We are not supposed to, but here, we are teachers. We need to educate one another. And one of the things we make sure everybody is doing is that we want to know if you really have a clear understanding of the material you're using. You need to know the games behind it. You know the purpose of the materials, which is what we are going to mention first before you present this. All of these I have mentioned. You don't need to call your children that the purpose of this material is focus and content. You don't know the way to do it. When you come to the kids, you tell them the name of the material, you ask them to show you the name of the material, you iterate to tell them that what is this again. So when you use 3 period lessons, they start with the presentation itself. And you present in isolation, no noise everywhere, no camera. So, Mrs. Who is supposed to stay with you? Miss Agbola. Okay, you are going to be doing this. You are supposed to use. You have it. Have you done transfer of liquid before? Is that what she did?
Yes.
From what?
No, she didn't
Green.
bring bright.
Yes, I did.
Mr. Lighter,
Yes, ma'am.
what button is this one?
Take the bottle.
It's good. Anyway, it's
Because it's good.
Yes. The reason why we need to introduce children to this is that they are going to come about this particular material in their hand.
Yes.
Yeah, not like school bags and so on.
This one is really.
Yeah, press button, we have okay, we have big button, we have small button.
There's no this thing. Strap. This one that used to go. That's strap. Called, it's called strap. One on canvas. And they call it no.
The one that open is a bello. This one.
It's
That's a
called.
bello.
There's another name for it. That's what I'm looking for. Mr. Lighton.
Let's come.
Hey Joe, this button or on a sandal, what is it called?
Velcro.
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 Velcro. God bless you. That's the name I'm looking for. What about the continuous story one?
Velcro.
Exactly.
So this one.
But it's not yet.
This is, we have the large one, we have the small one. This one is the small one. The small buckle. This one.
It's also buckle. No.
This one is always from Brown.
This
Is
one.
it buckle? Buckle is not good.
I know, it's not the buckle too. This one is. So it's not the answer. Please, later is the material. Don't translate. You can snap it later. Snapping the material is not as important as learning how to use the material. Mrs. Abido of Lagos.
So you don't know.
Mrs. Abido of Lagos.
Check his system. He's bringing his phone. Okay, drop her. That's all video. No notification that we're having class. You must have done this one before. Sir? Are you not senior student? No, I'm senior. I'm not senior. You know so many things so I've done. No.
I was already sending the videos.
Okay, because of those.
During internship. So, this is Ajay. You can be nicking.
Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to learn some practical life skills on dressing, about dressing. Because from our day-to-day dressing, we come across different types of accessories, different types of ways we can maybe to close up or to cover up or fastening our wears. It could be our clothes, it could be our shoes, it could be our bags, lunch bags, food bags, and if you come across it, maybe you can help a friend. Since you know how to do, you can help a friend to assist your mates in school to do it. So firstly, we are going to start with this frame. This is called the press button. This is called the press button frame. So So first, maybe you may have a dress or a friend's dress that is like this, and you want to help the friend or yourself to dress up properly. So we are going to learn how you can close it off, fastening the press button. You pick, there are two sides of it. One is on the right and one is on the left. So if you want to your hand, one on the right, one on the left, then there is a hole at the middle of the press button. You make sure the hole gets into the middle and you apply a little pressure on it. So this place is closed. Likewise, you do same for others.
I'm supposed to start from the bottom.
So
Why do we have a teacher in this place?
Sorry, sir. Yeah, this is correct.
You two are helping her to hold this thing down. If she wants to do the business, how did she do it in that way?
it will be easier if it is on the right because it's thick. This is the press button. This is the press button. This is another type of dressing frame. This is another type of dressing frame, and you can see it mostly in our school bags, especially the handle, the rope. So in case it gets detached from the main bag, you can pick it up and so we can call it hook, because it comes like you taking from one end to hook it so that it will fit well. So if you want to start, if you have to start from the down to upwards, it's very firm. So in case you have it like this, I just picked one that could easily be detached. So you can do it like this. You hold firmly the iron edge here. Then there is a hole here. So this place has to come into this hole for it to be properly hooked. So, and there is a little iron here, so you have to make do with your index finger and press it, put a little pressure on it. There is a thin iron, put a little pressure down so that there will be space in between the two metals. Then you put it inside the hole. Has been hooked.
It's called oval
hook.
Like the one on this thing is called lobster, J hook. That one that's, I think I have it on cross. Okay, that one is on my cross.
That iron one.
That iron one, that one small, you just press it and
press
remove
it.
it. That is called J hook.
This is another dressing frame. This is called a button,
Large.
large button. It comes in different sizes. We have the smaller buttons and the large buttons, and mostly you can find it in most of our clothes, especially our uniforms, the shirts. If you are wearing a shirt, there's always a button and a buttonhole there. So here we are going to learn how to fix our buttons.
At what age do we introduce this dressing frame to children?
Three.
Is it 3? But they have levels, isn't it?
You know, every material should always come from smoothly. Now, that's why I said large button. There's small buttons. So they need to know how to use small button before they get advanced to add large, because small button is what they are going to be getting used to. That one I even see is very complex. That one, they won't get to use that one yet. You understand what I'm saying?
So this is how button our clothes from the outside back. You hold your button, then you button it from the outside of from the back to
Okay.
the front.
Mrs. Adebayo, can you stand up a little bit, just for a few minutes? Thank you.
Remember, whenever we want to button our clothes, we start from down to the top.
Why?
In case at times there may be some mix up while doing it. If you start from up, you may get confused and you may miss a buttonhole.
Okay.
So most times for you to be accurate, you have to start
Is it
from down.
called button down or button up?
Button up, but it's starting from.
Continue.
Can we introduce one? Three?
Eh? Button.
No, the frame.
Different.
More than three frames.
No. You should introduce one frame at a time. And you can even revisit that one frame for 2 weeks. Are we clear? Until you know those children, hello, please don't stop. Until you know those children has developed independence in that particular area you want them to get. You understand? Now, if you look at botany, for example, most children always have problem with this. When they get to parents always have battle with that, because it's either they don't know. Some of them might manage to button, but some of them don't know to remove button. That's why by the time the boy left to school with 10 buttons, by the time he come back, he will come with maybe 7 or 6. No, when I was doing it, we used our own play ball. This ball used to be there. So we would deliberately remove it with blade. I think kills them. But what I'm trying to tell you is that they need to learn buttoning and unbuttoning. It's not just the buttoning. They need to unbutton it as well when they are done using it. They need to unbutton it before the next person uses it. You understand? Because they will learn how to button, because buttoning can be very, very simple. But buttoning is a bit hard than buttoning. So, you can continue.
So that's it. That is for today.
Good morning, class. My name is Agbola Usman.
Okay?
And the topic is going to
Transfer of liquid.
transfer of liquid
Liquid?
and dropping.
No. Transfer of liquid using dropper.
Using dropper. Using dropper.
From left to right.
She's doing right to left. She's doing right to left.
Don't
Just the tray.
move back.
She gave them the food chair. The people should pass it. I want to be sure it is accurate. So for this to the started
More beans.
We know time they just left.
Inside coloring. Color beans
So
of
you need
yellow.
chance to watch it
Color
have
beans of
somebody
blue.
like that.
Color beans of red. When you
Adapted.
color the whole beans finish. Color beans of yellow, red,
It's
different
right
color.
there.
Pour everything
We are
together.
learning.
Now add them to
Especially
something. Pour everything
those
together.
ones that
Iron
do
it.
it one by one.
Put red, red, red,
At the end of the
put
day, it's
put
also not
blue.
just that I'm not sure if they are working. Not give them attention.
So what are the learning goals of this material? This is the smaller. This is the what are the learning goals of the material? Why is the material important? Why is it compulsory? Like, what are the kids tend to learn while using this material? Teacher will always behave like teacher. And this morning, somebody that I call Mrs. Agbola, everybody is teacher. She's now. The person presents is who I'm asking. I'm not going to say anything. I'm here to agree. I'm here to agree. Okay, the material teaches hand-eye coordination, yes. Pencil grip, yes, it helps them refine their fine motor skill, okay. It helps them build their small muscle. Do you notice that it requires you to squeeze in so before you can suck it? Then you require you to squeeze out again before you can release the water. So for an adult, if I press that thing, I can almost feel the water feel, the whole of that thing. But for small child, it might just be little drop. The person will take to the end of that presentation. You understand now? So. If I allow her to finish that thing, she will be there the rest of the day. So far, so good.
Just press it.
Press more, then it will be filled.
Takes a lot. One of the things going to teach is to be very
Yes.
because they don't, unless maybe when I'm talking with somebody and you do like this, you continue again. Except that you will take time. So thank you. The dressing room, I want 2 more people to come and sit here and let us run the dressing room before we move to another and set them until next time. I'm looking for the lock. I remember Mrs. Kosila used the lock. In case you don't see, no problem. You can move another. You know what this means now? You know the activity is meant for. That I mean. Rolling of the mat. Rolling and unrolling of the mat. This is this. So you have zipper, and you have one. Is that rolling? Is that rolling? So tell us the purpose of the material, what to roll. What age group should learn how to roll the mat? We are rolling and we are rolling first. Okay. Mommy, yeah.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, we are introducing another practical life material. And this one now is called dressing frame. It helps us to learn how to take care of our fasteners, different types of fasteners that we see on our clothes. So, this one is called
Let us try.
a buckle.
Should be good.
It's a buckle. It's a
It's a type
buckle.
of work.
So sometimes we find this type of buckle on our school bags. So the way to handle it, to open it, all we just need to do is to press. If we want to open it, all we need to do is just to press this middle and then we detach it. And to hook it back, you just press it in and then it locks. We start from down to up. So this is buckle.
It's work.
Then this one is lazy.
We are done with
You don't open it.
this. Did not open everything. You're supposed to open everything.
Okay, like this.
As simple as that thing is, it's a very big job for some children.
See, this is
When
how
they
to fasten it. That's how to fasten it. And to bring them together, all we simply do from down, we put it inside each other and then it locks. The second one, the same thing. Put it in it, and the next one, same thing.
So where are the likely places we come across this particular buckle?
So sometimes we find it on our school bags.
School bags,
Lunchbox.
lunchbox, on
The seat, car seat,
Car
car
seat,
seat.
car seat, car seat.
okay, likely. But what about shoe? Don't you always see it in some slippers?
Yes.
We have some Timberland this thing that I used to have it. I remember very well. I used to have this particular this thing.
Before, but for now.
But now I not see
We
it
have
again.
some.
Those sandals I always have this particular buckle. So
Right, we're done with this.
okay.
So we go to the next one. I think this one is lazy. So we see something like this on some Chinese dresses. We have seen something like this on Chinese dresses. And then our shoes also can be laced in this way. So I'm going to start by using it. I'm going to start by using it. And gently bring them out from the road. So this is the lace, it's totally removed. So if you want to fix it back, the style is the X style. All we just need to do is to ensure that the lace is equal. Like the buckle, we start from the down, fixing it here into the hole. Fit the other one into the hole. Ensure that both of them are equal behind before we go on with it. Okay, now it's equal. I'll start by crossing it from here to this other side. Bring it out from here. This one to this one, to the next one. Bring it from here. And in front, we are still doing the same thing. I'm bringing it across. Just like this. Continue to press it. One side to the other. From one side to the other. To this other side. Go the same way. Final. Then pull it up. Make sure it's fair. Then you hold it this way. Folding this into the upper part also. Like this way. So, this is how to fix this. This are
No, it's different. This is buckle. And this is bow. So she have bow there, so don't worry.
So, from what you have seen so far, focus concentration, take patience to do this. And then careful eyes and hand coordination. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, Mrs. Adebayo, the ground is yours.
This is another practical life material. This is this mat here. You want to learn how to roll and unroll. You want to learn how to fold and unfold. So I'll start this way. I want to fold my mat now. I'm folding. Unfolding, unfolding, unfolding. Yes, I'm done folding now. Now I want to unfold. Yes, I'm done.
If your mat is longer than this, you following it to this is good.
Are we folding or we are
When you are rolling your mat, you make sure you drag it on your side. You understand what I'm saying? So when you roll a bit, you drag to the side. When you roll a bit, you drag to the
Should I
side.
come again? Yes. Thank you. Now, I want to. Now, I want to unroll. I've rolled and I've unrolled my mats. So the next one is dressing. Dressing frame. This is called in dressing. This is called the type that this is known as tying the ball. We see it most and on while on their children's heads. Okay, now it's done this way. I want to loosen it. I want to lose it now. I'm done losing. Now I want to start tying the oh.
It looks very simple when you are looking at it. Now when it's time for you to build that, you know that once you get it more. So yeah.
So I'm done with the tying of the bow of the bow.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the next one? This is not a zipper. This is a zipper. You see it mostly on ladies' skirts. You see it on men's trousers, on children's clothes, and also on children's school bag and their lunch box. Now I want to unzip it, starting from up to down. Now I want to zip it back from down up. So finish now. So I'm done with it.
Yeah, they can do that. Okay, let me go through and all right, thank you very much. Okay, one of the primary aims of Montessori is to teach children independence. And when you look at every motive behind all this material is to teach independence. Zipper, buttoning, everything is for the kids to be able to take care of themselves without or with little help of an adult. That is one of the primary goals behind all these materials. Okay, this is going through almost every materials here. Some of them are just repetitive. That's why we always go back to make use of them. And yes, yeah. Under Montessori, we have practical life. We have different exercise. We have the preliminary exercise. We have the grace and courtesy. We have the care of the persons, which is care of self. We have care of the environment. So under the preliminary, everything we've done here today still falls under the preliminary exercise, which is carrying of mat, rolling and rolling of mat, carrying the pair of scissors, pouring, transferring of liquid from big to big, transferring of grain, spooning, twisting, picking, and all of those activities are under the preliminary exercise. Then we know this one is under care of persons, which is care of self, such as buttoning. You have different type of buttoning. I think you have 12 of this particular one, 12 types. You have the one that have buttoning, you have snap, you have hook and eye, you have zipper, you have buckle, you have bow, you have lacing, you have safety pin.
Yeah, we have
Safety pin, and so on. So those are the distance. Then we have shoe polishing shoe. It's under care of self too. Because kids need to learn how to polish themselves. It's not until you see shoemaker before you can polish your shoe. In the morning they're supposed to polish your shoe yourself before you go to school. So those things are under care of self. How to prepare your table and how to clear your table after meal. Napkin. All of those things are care of self. So then we have the one of the care of the environment. Usually the care of the environment is washing dishes, washing napkin, sweeping, which we did one of it here today, setting the table, mopping the wet floor, mopping the dry floor. There's dry mopping, there's wet mopping. You understand? So you need to know the difference between the two. So when you do wet mopping, that's when they have to put something on the caution for you to know that don't run or anything slippery floor. That's wet mopping. With this dry mopping, probably somebody spill water and they dry it, and those ones are dry mopping. So those ones are under this thing. That's the care of the environment. Even watering of can and taking care of animals and all of these things are under care of the environment. Then the Greeks Concord C. Some of the introduction is part of it. What is your name? My name is Ola Itola. I've told you everything about it. My first name, middle name, my last name. What do you do for a living? I'm a teacher, I'm an educator, I'm this, I'm a graphic designer, and I will tell you everything I do. So you need to know. Students need to know how to respond to questions. Not as when they ask you, what is the name? Taiwo. So my name is. My name is. Understand? Can I meet you? Can I meet you means I want to know who you are. So that word can I meet you? I want to ask somebody that before. The person was like, can you meet me?
Are you not meeting me?
The person was confused. I have to take it that okay, no. I'm asking that your name, things you do, and everything. That's what I mean. Like, can I meet you? Oh no, okay. I know you go to today. No, I'm just giving you wait. So greeting the person is part of under grace and courtesy. Greeting, saying thank you, excuse me, sorry, magic words. It's very magic words, right? Sorry, thank you, pardon me, all of those things. It's very, those words are very, very, very light. But do you know how heavy they are? They are very heavy for people, some people to say. Most especially when you let your ego go before you. Just that word sorry can solve a lot of problems. People will not use that word, they will wait till there's work. So, how to introduce oneself and measure that. Yawning. That's yawning. What do you call? What is sneeze? Action. So we need to teach them how to, take care of themselves while doing this. When you want to yawn, cover your mouth. When you want to sneeze, is that a sneeze to your elbow? Or when you have an handkerchief with you, you use your handkerchief to sneeze. So, and because the reason one of the reasons is that sometimes when you sneeze, Kata can fly out from your sneezing. So that you don't go and mess somebody else up. So you need to let them how to coughing too. They're interrupting conversations. Some children does not know how to interrupt conversations. Your mom is having a conversation with another has it. And just go, mommy, just there's a way. This finger is called this. No, when you raise it up like this. Silent finger. Excuse me, it means a lot of things. So it means I need your attention. You don't need to say a word apart from that area. You understand? So we need to teach children how to do conversation, how to enter a classroom, how to walk. That's under control. That's under control. How to sit as a lady. You need to learn how to sit so that all your laugh and everything. You're putting on down.
How to carry a chair.
How to carry a chair and everything. So another one we have what we call how to walk on the straight line. I think we usually do that. We're supposed to do that. Maybe we should round up the class. Walk on the street. So that's how to avoid them once like that. So walking on a straight line, expressing admiration, very, very important. Kids should be able to say, oh, Mrs. Lighton, you're looking good today. I love this your outfit. I love yellow. Yellow is my favorite color. This is your yellow. I love it. You should be able to, admire. You should be able to know how to return compliments as an adult. Very, very important. There's not between a child complimenting you and anything. Don't go and face your this thing. That's what you should be looking at. It's secret like me and you should be looking at. That means you have already shut this particular person up. Next time, you like go and wear even ahead, the person will not compliment you. But you say, oh, you love right? You love yellow. Oh, yellow is my favorite color. You can see me with my gown. Say, yes, I love it. I always dress like this when I'm home to school. Okay? I love this dressing. I always dress like this. I tell mommy to also buy me yellow now. Just like you understand? Let them know how to express admiration. Not that, but by the time you keep shorting them, they will not be able to express themselves. Express admiration. When they like something, they just block. Because it starts from that is start from when they are very young. Because they did not learn how to admire things.
A girl will not be able to admire the spouse or person.
And now, is he used to it?
Always.
So I think the parents have always admired My boy, you are looking cute today.
Yes.
Even for the fact that you are the one that got the
We will
clothes.
return it to you.
Even for the fact that you are the one that got the clothes for the boy, you are still complimenting the boy. So when we be able to learn how to compliment back and compliment his or our wife anytime he gets, because he will have get used to it that we need to compliment people when they are looking good.
Yeah.
So it's not until when the person looks sharp, you're like, what are you wearing? But when I wear something good, do you even compliment it? Is it not that I wear something that's not good, you want to say anything? You don't say anything. So, those are the things. So, I always say something. I said something. I think that was 2 days ago. No, 2 days ago. That was on Tuesday. When I was in that day. So I typed somebody was now saying, the Christ is Lions is crying in my boss hand. I said no, Lions to cry. Even Mr. Bashir say, this your thing, this your write-up is enough to write an exercise book, to write a whole book. I said if I have the opportunity of writing a book, I should start writing more than a book. You need to express, you need to learn how to implement your life. Don't just wait until, admiration. That's it. So, by the grace of God, tomorrow we are going to be starting from Sensoria. The time permits us, we can cut across every many materials. The material for Sensoria is not that much. No time. So, yes, I said I would yes. Now, I want to be able to work on something. Used to. You've done the same for me, haven't I? You've not. Okay, working on a street line. The reason why it's very, very intentional, you need to be intentional about working on a street line, is that when kids close from school, you always notice the way they will scatter on the road like wildfire. Even on private school. On the hallway. Somebody will walk like this. They will, as if as drunk this thing, you do that. They don't know how to walk on a single file. Like walking, they don't know it. So that's why we need to be intentional about it. Teaching them how to walk on the street.
When are the lecturers coming?
That's it. Let me and then let me place the call through.